Hello, Reformers, and welcome to a special feature of Avadon 3 The Warborn. Now, I received this a while ago, and I've only now just gotten around to it because busy things have happened, and keeping up with all current series is kind of difficult sometimes. But anyway, we are now here in Avadon 3, and this is actually one of the games, technically one of the game series that I've been wanting to play for a while, mainly because the RPG elements are really amazing, the writing is really good, and the world is very rich indeed, in all kinds of different lore, and oh yes, it's just very, very good. So we're going to start a new game here, and, well, this is where we get to choose our character. Now, don't worry, this video is not actually in the wrong format, it's just the main menu of Avadon is a little bit strange when it comes to its resolution, but when we get back into the game, it's going to be absolutely fine. So I've taken a look at this, and I think, personally, I don't know, I would like to maybe play as a shaman or whatever else may be here, but I think a shaman might actually be really cool because he can maybe, yes, he can heal. He can actually heal, but I think I'm just going to play the Blademaster because that just seems like a straight up true warrior. As you can see, he is most comfortable in a massive suit of plate armor, wielding a sword and shield or a huge halberd, striding boldly into a crowd of foes and sending them flying with mighty blows. Oh yes, we've got the rhyming going on as well. Blademasters are not subtle. Blademasters are natural leaders. Their war cries can strengthen their allies and weaken their foes. They can also challenge enemies, keeping them away from fragile members of your group, which is amazing. I like that. So we're going to be playing more of a tank, and apparently, yes, I'm going to have to type in my name. There we go, Reformist. So let's do that. Oh, choose how difficult you would like Avadon 3 to be. I was hoping for, shall we say, paper difficulty instead of steel difficulty, but no, we're going to play on normal. I think that's fine. And now the rich lore begins. You are a Hand of Avadon, a mighty warrior trusted to defend the Pact. The Pact is an alliance of 5 nations, banded together for safety. The Far Lands, enemies of the Pact, surrounded on all sides. These are nations of barbarians, raiders, titans, faded, jealous empires, all waiting for a sign of weakness. The Pact had one purpose: survival. By crushing the Far Lands and keeping them weak and divided, this alliance functioned for centuries. Then the Age of Chaos began. The Far Lands banded together and attacked in unison, pouring over the border and inflicting enormous devastation. For 3 years you have fought to hold back the hordes. Armies have fallen, and cities have burned. Once, the Pact being this weak would be unthinkable. The Pact had a protector, determined to root out those who would weaken it. Avadon the Black Fortress. And yes, that is actually the previous game as far as I'm aware in the Avadon series. Warriors of Avadon such as you watched over the 5 nations of the Pact. When anyone acted to harm the peace and tranquility of the Pact, Avadon destroyed them. Its power was without limit. Its word was law. Avadon has watched over the Pact for 3 centuries. Its warriors wield the finest weapons. Its wizards are allowed to learn the most powerful spells. And the keeper of the Black Fortress, Redbeard, directed them all. Then, Avadon was nearly destroyed in a surprise attack. Its warriors were hunted down. Redbeard was driven out. Without Avadon's guidance and protection, the Pact struggles to stay strong and unified. You are one of these few fighting to help Avadon survive. You are a Hand of Avadon, a warrior and enforcer. Your authority is almost without limit. Your word is law. You are in one of the most violent lands. You are on the border with Chimeria, one of the Far Lands, full of stone fortresses and brutal warriors. You hunt the hostile Chimerians as best you can, without reinforcements, supplies, or guidance from Avadon. You have just woken up in your quarters. You are stationed in Camp Nightshade, one of Avadon's few remaining small fortresses on the border with the enemy Far Lands. You are bruised and exhausted from constant patrols and skirmishes, but rest is unlikely. It is time to rise and receive your orders for the day, risking all to hold back the unending waves of invaders. Oh yes, there we go. So that's a little bit of intrigue and prologue for us right there. And this is Avadon. Yes, Avadon 3. Thank you very much. So, you roll out of bed, ready for another day of war. As a hand, you have a lot of freedom. You can scout, you can grab some soldiers and raid a Cimmerian settlement. You can even check in with your commander and see if she has guidance for you. You haven't received orders, let alone supplies or reinforcements, from Avadon in months. Your job is to do all you can with what little you have. There we go. As you wake up and your vision unblurs, you see that someone left something for you in the night. It's a rare, pleasant surprise. Someone finally brought you the new cloak you've been trying to get. It is waiting for you on the table to the north. And there it is. Yes, go over there. There we are. So now, this is how we access our inventory. You press G, and then we're going to take the cloak and equip it. Thank you very much. It's an awkward fit, but the cloak will prepare you for a harsh Cimmerian winter. Time to go out and look for something to do. Yes, nobody is watching you now, but one day you may have to answer to Avadon for your actions, or lack of them. Yes, now this is the thing. In this game, there is a sort of karma system. It's not actually a karma system reminiscent of Fallout. It is more to do with specific decisions you make, and then other characters will react to that, and then you may indeed get judged for that at the end of the game, or as time goes on, there are specific events that technically judge you for what you have done previously. So if you've murdered an entire village of something or other, if that is even a thing that's going to happen, I don't actually know, but if that indeed is going to happen, then you're obviously going to be judged quite harshly, unless there's a slight twist and the village is actually full of corrupted something or others. So, yes. Yeah, I'm completely specific, very, very specific here, but yes, anyway. Let's do it. Let's go outside, shall we? I think that's a good idea. So yes, here we go. This is the map and how you explore, and that's the abilities. No, I don't want to open the abilities just right now. Thank you very much. So let's move down here, shall we? Okay, surprisingly more supplies have been left for you. A flask sits on a nearby table. The shape of the flask identifies it as one of Hand Sarzi's healing brews. 2 pieces of new equipment in one day? Unheard of. There is a storeroom to the east. It's been mostly empty for months. Who knows? Maybe something handy has appeared there overnight. Get the potion. Once it's in your pack, you can press the star button next to it to use it. You can use scrolls and lamps in the same way. Missile weapons for you to equip are in the next room. So let's go and pick up that potion of health. Thank you very much. So, can I actually put this on here, or how do I... Ah, empty quick use slot. I see. Well, we already have a couple of things here. So we have a bunch of empty use slots. Heals what is this? Heals damage the Blademaster has suffered based on strength. Fatigue 5. Turns to recover 8. Heal for that. Oh, okay, so I'm going to just equip a couple of these things because apparently these are all abilities that we can potentially use. So that would be nice. So let's head on over here. And we have some ranged weapons, as you can see. So, okay, so Iron Razor Disc, can't use that. We can use a short bow, I think. We can't, can we use this? No, we can't equip that either. So apparently the short bow is the only thing I can use. And I have now equipped it, which is good. I don't think I can actually loot these armor pieces. No, I can't. Can I actually sell those, though? Wait a minute. Can I actually sell these for anything? Value. They do have a value, so I could potentially sell them, but I think we're just going to explore a little bit more and see what's going on. Ah, here we go. As you emerge into the chilly morning, you see Torch hobble toward you. You don't know his real name. Since you arrived in Camp Nightshade, everyone's only ever called him Torch. He's not a Hand of Avadon, just a packed soldier assigned to defend this Avadon outpost. He's been here for a long time and he has the scars to show it. He's too old and damaged to be sent out on most patrols. He's usually here at home, helping out. He waves to you as you approach. Hail, Reformers, just coming out with the news of the day. Actual surprise today. What, a surprise? Actual news from Avadon? Torch laughs. No, not that much of a surprise. Still nothing from our masters. It's just that Commander Cerise wishes to give you your guidance in person today. Is it bad news? Not for me. Oh, I just try to keep the commander from noticing me. It's how I'm still alive, instead of just broken down. Oh, I really should be going then. Torch turns slowly, wincing when his weight lands on his right leg. Ah, old wounds are hurting. You move on ahead. I'll hobble behind. I'm sure you want to hurry and get your guidance. You now have a quest to find the commander and get your first mission. Your destination will be marked on the map. Aha, so there we go. Why do they call you Torch? I don't know whether I really want to ask anything about his name, because I can assume that maybe he's called that because he was tortured. Tortured in some way. I don't know. Shall we ask? Let's ask. He seems saddened by the question. Cimmerian village attacked pack travelers a decade back. I was part of the punishment team. Went into the village. Pretty poor there. Their buildings were mostly wood. I had to get their attention. Got my nickname because of that. He shakes his head. Hope you have a better day than that. Have to go. He hobbles off. Oh, that is... Okay, so he burnt their village to the ground, and I suppose he's feeling quite guilty about that, but... Well, anyone would, I would say. Anyone would. Anyway, let's make our way down here, shall we? Where is the commander? Oh, wait, is this the commander where I need to go? I'm actually unsure. Is it? No, this is the Nightshade Information Center, but we do have a couple of things here. A bucket of water. I don't think... You should always know where this is. A towel. Yes, of course. I don't really need the bucket of water, do I? So I think I can just head on here. Who's this? Hello there. An Eye of Avalon, a Hand Charon. Okay. Oh, wow, there's eyes and everything. Okay. Are you dressed warmly? You meet a Hand of Avadon. The young sorcerer, still a teenager, judging by his face, is dressed in fine fashion. His shoulder is carefully embroidered with Avadon's symbol. Simple? Yeah. Okay, it happens to the best of us. Symbol, with 2 small white letters, NB underneath. He greets you with a broad smile and an eager handshake. An eager handshake, yes. Greetings, you must be Reformist. I'm new to camp. My name is Charon. His lack of scars and clean new clothes must mean he's fresh to the war also. I'm going to ask what the MB stands for. Northbrow. It's an outfitter's shop my parents own back home. Good stuff. Soft and breathable yet strong. And warm when you need to be warm and cool when you need to be cool. He holds out his sleeve, and encourages you to feel the material, which you do. He would make a good salesman. After it starts to feel awkward, you stop. Charon clearly does not mind you pouring at him. Where is home? Kelemdariel. My parents have a home in the capital, but I mostly grew up on our farm with my grandparents. Why didn't you live with your parents? He frowns. It was for the best. They were busy running our business. Northbrow, the finest of Kelem tailors. Travelers come from all over the continent to buy our goods. He shrugs, and a smile returns to his face. I have no complaints. The farm was great. Plenty of fresh air, good food, and playtime, when not with my tutors. You had private tutors? Sounds expensive. He looks down shyly. My parents' business has made us wealthy. My family's business. What is with this guy and me actually not being able to read properly? Anyway, magical training is expensive. I've been lucky to get everything I could want. I realize most are not so fortunate. That's all for now. Thank you very much. Okay. I think I'm actually just going to go to the commander. You pass the stream and approach the main entrance of Camp Nightshade. As usual, it is quiet, underpopulated, and intense. Your camp has much terrain to control and a few resources to do it. It's a pretty serious place. You take your familiar walk to the commander's office to get your guidance. Most of the facilities are burrowed into the walls of this remote ravine. The commander is in the Moldy Warren, to the southwest. I think I'm actually already here. Commander's office, yes, excellent. Okay, so we can now talk to Commander Cerise. Hello there. Wait, that was not the right thing. There we go. As part of your routine, you approach the desk of Commander Cerise. Like most of the warriors here, she is a soldier of the Pact, not a full Hand of Avadon. Wounds from past battles limit her ability to stray far from the camp. As you approach, she is making notes on a scroll with her right hand. Her left hand was burned into a claw by a spell years before. Though this has not hampered her leadership skills, or her ability to cast powerful magic herself. She consults her scroll as you approach. Ah, Reformist, yes, I have guidance for you. Urgent, unusual. She seems even more nervous than usual today. You seem ill at ease. Cerise leans back into her seat, sighs, and looks across at you. It is difficult to command a fort when all of you hands are not under my command. You are above the law, my law. But that is not why I am nervous. Something is going on. What is happening? I am getting messages from Avadon. New hands are coming. I am getting orders. I am warning you. You should be prepared for action. I have another question. What guidance do you have for me today? Cerise shudders. Serious guidance, the sort it might be unwise to neglect. The gaze of Avadon is upon us. We have received word from the Black Fortress. 2 new hands have arrived. You have an actual message from Avadon? Yes, for the first time in months. Me, I am nervous. You should be afraid. Who are the new hands? Their names are Natalie and Botan. They are in the Hand camp. This is a short walk to the east. I have barely spoken to them. They are as agitated as I am. They asked me to send you to speak with them before I give you more guidance. Please do so. I don't want any angry hands. I think you will be working together. Oh well, that's all for now. Thank you very much for that experience as well. Cerise's guidance, new quest. Avadon has begun to take a new interest in lowly Camp Nightshade. Commander Cerise has received orders from the Black Fortress, and she needs your help. 2 new hands have arrived from Avadon. Their names are Natalie and Botan, and they are in the Hand camp. Go over there and meet them. To see the quests you currently have, open the journal screen. Now, I think that's as good a time as any to end this episode off here. If you want to see more, then you know what to do. Hit some buttons and comment and all that sort of thing. But otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.